Microfiber towels aren't sexy, but they are absolutely essential if you want to do a safe and effective wash on your vehicle or a customer's vehicle. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 towels I cannot live without. I've been detailing for almost 10 years. I've used a lot of towels. These are the 5 that I would highly recommend. I don't go to any job without them. I kind of want to show you the towels. I kind of want to keep them hidden. First, we're going to start with the exterior of the paint, and it does not get any better, folks, than the DIY Detail drying blanket. Check this out. Micro twist loop. Some people call this like elephant skin or elephant hide. This is so absorbent. It can basically absorb up to a gallon of water. Now we have the mini drying blanket. We have the Damio coming out very soon at DIY Detail. It's kind of a medium-sized drying blanket. I always go for the big boy. I'm just partial to the drying blanket. Let me show you. You can dry with a drying aid or without one if you've got rinseless wash like I do on this vehicle. I just did a foam rinse chemical. I did the hybrid wash because I like foam. I'm addicted to foam. So I put on some pH neutral soap from Josh V. I believe that's his Rogue soap. Just fun to use. I like using different products here on Nick at Night. And then I used his Indo rinseless wash to spray on. And then I used the Perfectly Safe brush to wash, because you know that Perfectly Safe brush is used at every detail. But let's talk about the towel that I'm using. I'm gonna bring you up close and show you how it works. So this is clean paint. It's beading very nicely. I can just use the drying blanket because I used Indo rinseless wash from Quiver, and I can honestly just dry like this. And look at how dry that leaves the surface. Just amazing, right? It dries the surface incredibly well. You can do the Instagram pull method if you'd like. And that does a great job. This drying blanket will absorb so much liquid, and I can even do the windows first. That's a nice trick, right? To do your glass first to prime this towel. It actually does dry a little bit better if you've got just a little bit of moisture in the towel. That's most microfiber towels, but I find, you know, with the drying blanket, it's a big towel and it is just so absorbent. And just look, I'm not using any drying aid, and everything is drying super nicely. So it's just one way to use it. Now you guys tell me you don't want to just see DIY Detail products on here. So I've got Pan Ceramic Spray Sealant. I believe this is V2. One spray is all I'm going to use. You can use that as your drying lubricant of choice. I like Envy Ceramic Sealant, of course. Oh my gosh, do I love Envy. But I wanted to try something different on the channel. Oh, nice fragrance, Pan. I like that fragrance. Just an instant gloss boost right there. So you can do this on dry paint. You can do this on wet paint. But the whole idea is this drying blanket is going to leave your paint slick to the touch, and most importantly, bone dry. So I'm gonna go around the whole vehicle, dry this vehicle with the drying blanket, including the roof. Let's see how wet it is at the end. It's just a very thick towel, even though it doesn't look very thick. So you can either, you know, fold it into 4s and do the extra safe drying method this way, or even like this, if I'm using no pressure at all, I feel very safe with this. It just glides over the paint if you got a nice drying aid, and or rinseless wash on the paint. One little trick I like to do, if it's a tonneau cover or even the roof of a Jeep, save that till the end. It could have a lot of pooled water on there, so I like to get my paint nice and bone dry first. This is a thirsty towel, but then I'm gonna hit the roof of the Jeep, and then we'll check in on how this drying blanket's doing. All right, folks, you may not know the drying blanket as well as I do, but this has a lot of drying yet to do. I never wanna dry a car without the drying blanket. I'm gonna dip this in my bucket now, either of my rinseless wash, or I'm gonna put some microfiber detergent from the House of Rags. It was formerly called Renaissance. I'm not really sure what it's called yet. I'll have to check. I have some in the mail, but it's their microfiber detergent. You put it in a bucket of water. It's gonna stop the cross-linking of all those, you know, ceramic sealant chemicals, whatever bonds to the paint and creates hydrophobics. We don't want that to bond to the towel and create hydrophobics. So we're gonna put this in a bucket so that it can soak, and then it will be perfect for my next wash. But for now, on to the next towel. All right, folks, coming soon to DIY Detail and the House of Rags, the touch-up towel. So the touch-up towel is phenomenal, but you're like, oh, that seems kind of gimmicky. You might think that the, you know, drip catcher seems gimmicky too. I'm not gonna say this is in my top 5. It's a great towel, but it's actually not gimmicky. Every time I'm using foam and using a lot of water, you can either use the 2 magnets right here or have the magnets go in like that. Either way, it's gonna stop those pesky drips from bothering you from the mirrors. They never stop. Okay, back to the touch-up towel, which I'm loving. You could use it for touch-ups, right? Around here, where you get drips. Anywhere you have drip, and it fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. And you've got this twist loop here that looks a lot like Nick's favorite glass towel or the Mr. Twister. And you've got this short nap, right? So here's what you can do. I'll do 1 spray of Envy glass sealant on dry glass, right? Not on wet glass, 1 spray. And the touch-up towel just fits so nicely in my hand. It's almost one of these things you're gonna have to like use it to kind of understand what I'm talking about. And then you just do a follow-up with the short nap side. You could do whatever you want. Now I've got a lot of stuff on the interior of this glass that I've got to work on. But there's a surprising amount of absorbency in this towel. So you can, oh, I see a few drips right here. Boom, I'll do like that. I know it's Envy glass sealant on there, but I'm just showing you as a demo. 1 spray of Envy glass sealant, not 5. Rub that in. It's gonna help with my water evacuation, especially at low speeds. Nice water beating on the glass. I'll go to my short nap side, and just like that. It's just one of these towels that you kind of want to have in your arsenal. Coming soon, obviously. And it might be out by the time this video comes out. But yeah, touch-up towel. Just get one in your arsenal, try it. Fits so nicely in your hand. It's a joy to use. You know, for me, I'm not always the most meticulous. I already sprayed this down with Pan ceramic sealant, right? But I'm not always super meticulous. So if I just do 1 spray of Envy glass sealant, I just get my windows dialed, right? This is my way of dialing in my glass at the end of a detail and not skipping it, because everything can look pretty good, but if your glass has streaks on it, you know, it's kind of a bummer. It's called the touch-up towel for a reason. If you like to touch things up after your wash, after your detail, this is the towel for you. Next, folks, is the Level 1 towel. It looks a little grimy because I've used it before. The Level 1 towel is the first towel we use when applying ceramic coatings. It's the one to level with, right? And you're like, okay, so it's a ceramic coating towel. Again, just put in your wash bucket when you're done with the detail and you can reuse it. What I love about the Level 1 towel, it is equally at home on glass, on wiping down interiors, on spraying on a product like our 1-year graphene ceramic coating. All of these products you can get at thehouseofrags.com. Use promo code Nick at Night. It'll save you 10%. Promo code Nick at Night. It's just one word, all caps. Nick at Night saves you 10%, helps me out as a podcast so I can buy toys in the garage and keep having fun. So I appreciate you for your generous attention. You don't have to buy anything, obviously, but if you could just subscribe to the House of Rags, it's honestly free, so what are you waiting for? The Level 1 towel, a must-have in my arsenal. I absolutely love it. You could use it to clean wheels, to wipe down wheels at the end of a detail, to wipe down your interior. It's a great glass cleaning towel, folks. I don't leave home without it. It starts as a pristine towel, then it eventually migrates to an interior towel. Oh, if you're gonna get one of these towels besides the drying blanket, it's probably the Level 1. That's how good it is. That's how much I love it. I want more and more. I just want those 5 packs to arrive in the mail because I cycle through them really quickly and I beat them up, but then they just keep on trucking for me. Phenomenal towel. If you haven't used the Level 1, highly recommend. This is not the same as the yellow towels you get at the big box store. You know what I'm talking about? Those are not the same towels. Those are gonna scratch up your paint. This is premium microfiber, powered by the House of Rags. You guys, Level 1 towel. Get it? Don't forget it. Next up, the Mr. Twister, AKA Nick's favorite glass towel. You guys, there's just something about this weave that demolishes streaks in glass. And I would know, I made my name on Hawk Pro detailing interiors. All right, I've got crystal clear glass cleaner. I like to saturate one side of the towel. There's just this gunk up here. I'm not sure what that is from the oil change. I have all kinds of stuff on here. I'm not sure where this came from. How did this happen, Nick? We don't know. But the Mr. Twister, Nick's favorite glass towel, does a phenomenal job. I use one side to get all the dirt off, right? Whatever I need to use my towel for. Every interior windshield is a little different. And then I just go ahead and box, then I come back, and it's a streak-free shine every time. Folks, I don't need glasses because now my glass is crystal clear. Nick's favorite glass towel, do not sleep on this towel. Super versatile, you could remove wax. You could remove adhesion promoter polish. Sometimes when I'm using my level 1 to remove polish, oh, I didn't tell you about that. Level 1's great at polish removal. Dip it in some rinseless wash in a bucket, wring it out. The level 1's a phenomenal first towel for removing polish. But when I'm removing app, sometimes I like Nick's favorite glass towel, Nick's favorite app removal towel, wax removal towel. This will also work super well on interiors. I don't want to put a glass cleaner on my dashboard, but this is a phenomenal, versatile towel. Again, this is top 5. None of these are bad. They're all different. Towel choice is really a preference, but I'm telling you guys, get yourself a Nick's favorite glass towel, try it on glass, and let me know what you think. I would be remiss if I didn't mention a phenomenal towel, the Freebird 400. This is often used as a second leveling towel during ceramic coatings. But if I'm doing touch-ups, right, if you don't have the touch-up towel, but you invested in the ceramic coating towels, you get the Freebird 400 and the level 1, I could do a spray or two on the panel, right, and then wipe it in. It just has a really nice long nap and it's super soft. So I've used a lot of like long nap plushy towels in my day. For some reason, I just really love the Freebird 400. Again, very quality microfiber, does a phenomenal job. Sometimes when you're trying to do leveling of a ceramic coating, you have to have the 2 towels, right? And you just do want this. Sometimes this is the right towel to remove app, sometimes it's the right towel to remove wax. Every paint is a little different, it can be a little humid outside. So when it comes to like that second towel after the level 1, I love Nick's favorite glass towel, which is like an app removal towel or whatever, or wax, but I also love this, the Freebird 400. I would say just a smidge less versatile than the level 1. I mean, the level 1 is like your all-star, bring it to every detail. But if I don't have these, I'm having a bad day. I love having these towels in my arsenal. Rounding out the top 5, the Freebird 400. I want level 1s and Freebird 400s. I want to sleep with them. I want to detail with them. Phenomenal high quality microfiber. Take care of your paint, take care of your customer's paint with towels like this, and you will be a happy detailer. All right, there are so many ways to clean your interior. DIY Detail Interior Towel. It is such a phenomenal towel. It's why it keeps selling out on our website. But you can see the scrubby sides here, right? This is the side you clean with, and this is the side you wipe down with. You could dip this in your bucket of rinseless wash after the wash. I just did a rinseless wash. I could dip this in there and wring it out. But I like playing with products. I like trying different products. This is Interior Quick Detailer from Cleantel. I believe the House of Rags still sells this. So I could just do a few sprays on the towel, and then very lightly, with no pressure whatsoever, letting the chemical do the work here. I'm just gonna do this, right? I'm just gonna use these frequent flyer areas on my steering wheel as an example, and let's see if I pulled up any grime. I do clean this pretty often, but that does look darker than that, right? And so then I'll just go in with no pressure and wipe it down. It leaves a nice matte finish. I really love Cleantel for my interior quick detailing needs. Obviously we have interior clean and protected DIY detail. We have rinseless wash. I love them all, but I have a whole cabinet full of products and I like to use them. So it's just fun to play with them here on the House of Rags YouTube channel. I can just go ahead, address things that need a little bit of scrubbing, right? Before you grab that magic eraser, before you grab something super aggressive. And I do clean the steering wheel pretty often, so it's not gonna show super dramatic blackness, but definitely that looks darker than that. When this gets super dark, that's when I'll switch to a fresh side, but I'm still gonna let that ride a little bit. And I actually love Cleantel's Interior Quick Detailer because that pretty much dried on its own. Just a quick knockdown and you're good to go. So I really enjoy this for interior detailing. Like again, Ivan said next time you use a magic eraser, try this towel first. It was such a good reminder of how powerful this cleans with the little scrubbies, and then how you can knock it down here. It's nice to have 2 of these towels so you're not just cleaning and then flipping, right? You just have this, I'm scrubbing. This is my scrubbing towel, this is my other towel. What you could do is this first and then the level 1 to knock it all down, because level 1 is so good. It's a short nap towel. You see the short nap here, microfiber. Hey, what are your favorite towels? Make sure to use promo code NickAtNight, save 10% at thehouseofrags.com. Love you guys, subscribe to the channel. And by the way, there's so many good videos on this channel. Why don't you check this one out, right here.